Many of us want a truly private browsing experience, and we all want to access websites or streaming services our location usually won't allow us to. VPNs remain the best way to break through the barriers, and Surfshark is one of the leading brands in the game. But how good is it really? I'll let you know in this Surfshark review. We've been in the VPN game for over a decade, reviewing and testing these digital disguises day in and day out. So yeah, it's fair to say that we know a thing or two about what makes a good VPN tick. So stick around, because in the next few minutes I'm breaking down Surfshark's privacy chops, its standout features, and how easy it is to use. I'll also share my speed test results and, of course, pricing, so you can make a decision whether that service is worth your money. I'm gonna open up with security and privacy. So that's how Surfshark protects your data and how private your experience is essentially gonna be. Surfshark says it has a strict no logs policy, so it's not tracking your IP address, browsing history, and other online habits. You may be skeptical by how true that is, which I get, but you don't need to be. Surfshark has been independently tested by US-based auditing firm Deloitte, and it confirms Surfshark is true to its word. The company does collect some data when you visit its own website, things like your IP address. This is slightly disappointing, but the company says it only does this to improve its services. When it comes to security, I'm seeing all the right things. At the foundation of keeping everything secure and private, Surfshark uses OpenVPN and WireGuard. Both protocols are considered very secure, and they ensure speedy performance when connected to a server. WireGuard uses ChaCha20 to encrypt your data, and OpenVPN is built on AES 256-bit encryption. Both of these are pretty impossible to break through. To see how well the encryption worked, I did some testing as usual. I used Wireshark, which is a third-party diagnostic tool, and the results are pretty good. All data was encrypted as advertised. I also ran some leak tests, WebRTC and DNS. Surfshark passed these tests. No leaks were detected, and that's what you want to see. Any service that fails these tests is an automatic deal breaker for me. Now, there are other features like two-factor authentication. This helps to prevent unauthorized access to your Surfshark account by sending a sign-in code each time you log onto the platform. And you can basically decide whether that's what you really want to have. But one feature that caught my eye is their invisible on LAN. Basically, it hides your device from others on the same network. I tested it out of a local coffee shop, and yep, my laptop was invisible to other devices. Could be handy if you're paranoid about local network snooping. And the bad news is, it's only available on Windows and Android. Sorry, Apple users. And sorry myself, because I mostly use Apple these days. Another security feature I want to talk about is Surfshark Alert. What it does is it basically tracks to see if any of your personal data has been stolen, things like your password, private emails, or any other information that identifies you. It will notify you if something is stolen or accessed, so you can update your details and protect your account. Surfshark also has its own antivirus software. Now, this is an add-on feature that Surfshark offers alongside their VPN service, and it supports up to 5 devices. In theory, it's supposed to be this all-in-one security solution for your devices, and the software lets you know if you've downloaded malicious apps or files and ensures nobody hacks into your webcam. It also offers standard spyware and malware protection. It's what we expect from any decent antivirus company, to be honest, but it's up to you if you really want to go with it, because obviously you have to upgrade to access these features. Let's talk more features, right? I know a lot of you are probably wondering if you can watch your favorite Netflix shows. So let's start there, because to be honest, this is almost what I use my VPN the most for. Yes, it unblocks Netflix geo-restricted content. It also works with other streaming services like Amazon Prime, HBO, iPlayer, and several others. In my tests, Surfshark handled Netflix like a champ, plus other sites. I tried accessing different libraries, US and UK, and it worked every single time. Pretty impressive considering how Netflix and the rest usually try to give VPNs a really hard time. And CloudWorks actually ranked Surfshark as one of the best VPNs for Netflix. You can find the link in the description box below if you want to know more. But what makes Surfshark stand out is the number of devices you can connect. Most VPNs cap you at around 5 or 10 devices. ExpressVPN, ProtonVPN, CyberGhost, they all have limits. But with Surfshark, you can connect, drumroll, everything. Your phone, your laptop, your smart home devices. It basically allows unlimited simultaneous connections. And you can even set it up on your router. That way, every single device in your home is protected. Surfshark lets you connect to 2 VPN servers simultaneously. And this really comes in handy. Let's say you want to watch UK Netflix on your TV, but you're doing some work stuff on your laptop that needs a US connection. No problem, you can mix and match servers however you want. As part of what Surfshark calls its multi-hop feature, you can control entry and exit servers. This will encrypt your data not once, but twice, making it virtually impossible to break through and access any of your data. Now, let's talk about Clean Web. It's Surfshark's ad and malware blocker built into the VPN. I tested both versions on a few ad-heavy sites, and yeah, both worked pretty well on numerous different browsers. There's also Clean Web 2.0, which did a better job of blocking ads right now, though it only works with Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. Hopefully we'll see that expand in the future, maybe to Safari as well. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Surfshark Search. It's their shot at a private search engine. No ads, no tracking, just straight up results. I gave it a whirl and it's decent. You get organic search results linked to the location you're searching for. There are no Google algorithms SEO tailoring results to your previous search habits either. It's a Google search killer. Right now, it's too soon to tell, probably not. But it works well and it's fine to use if you're already with Surfshark and you're looking just for another alternative. Let's wrap up with alternative ID. It's like creating a digital alter ego. We're talking like name, email, even a US phone number. The idea here is to help you avoid spam and stalking. And I've got to say, it's not a bad idea. I mean, how many times have you signed up for something online and thought, I really don't want to give these guys my real email or address or phone number or whatnot? If you're willing to shell out a little bit of extra money, you can get even a virtual phone number and you can actually receive calls and messages through the Surfshark app. You just need an active Surfshark subscription for this. Now, let's talk about ease of use. The good news is Surfshark keeps things pretty simple. The interface is clean, it's intuitive, you're not going to get lost in a maze of menus here. Connecting to a server is one click, and if you want to switch a server, it's just as easy. Now, Surfshark's got apps for Windows, for Mac, iOS, Android. They even have a browser extension for Chrome and Firefox. I tested it on a few different devices, and the experience was pretty consistent across the board. Oh, and they've even got a Linux app with a graphical interface. If you use Linux, you know that's not always given with VPNs. And for you streaming fans out there, you can use Surfshark on your Fire TV, Apple TV, pretty much any smart TV. You can set it up on gaming consoles and routers as well. All right, let's talk about speed. So we put Surfshark through our speed tests, and I've got to say I was pretty impressed. We tested for 30 days straight to see how consistent Surfshark was in the department. When we connected to US servers, we consistently saw download speeds around 90 megabits per second. Now, our baseline connection is 100 megabits, so we're only looking at about a 10% drop. Yeah, that's very good for download speeds. Upload speeds, also impressive. We saw around 9 megabits out of our 10 megabits baseline. In our test, Surfshark actually outperformed some big names. I'll drop a link to our VPN speed test results down in the description box below if you're interested. And consistency was also good, although there were a few dips here and there. Remember though, speed also depends on how far your location is from the VPN servers. The good news is Surfshark's got over 3,200 servers spread across 100 countries, and that's a solid network. It means you've got a very high chance of finding a fast nearby server no matter where you're in the world. Now there's another metric to consider, which is latency. For those that don't know, it's time it takes for your computer to receive a response to a request from your computer. Like loading images on a website, for example. Here, the lower the number, the better. Surfshark came in as low as 97 milliseconds, which is much higher than most other popular VPNs. So I really hope it finds a way to improve the latency, because it's especially important for gamers. Now let's talk money. Well, here's the good news. It's actually one of the cheaper VPNs out there. We ranked it as the second cheapest VPN on CloudWords, and now they've got 3 different plans. First, there's the Surfshark starter plan. This is your basic cheapest package. You get the VPN, you get an ad blocker, and you get a cookie and pop-up blocker. And they throw in a personal detail generator and a masked email generator. Not bad for the entry-level plan. But then there is the Surfshark 1 plan. You get everything from the starter plan plus some extras. We're talking real-time breach alerts. So if your data shows up somewhere it shouldn't, you'll know about it. You also get a private search tool, and they toss in 24/7 antivirus protection. Oh, and the webcam protection, right? Now, if you're really serious about your online privacy, there is the Surfshark 1 Plus plan. This has everything from the other plans, plus they'll actually work on removing your data from company databases and people's search sites. That's actually pretty neat. I've not tested this, so if you've got experience with this service, please let me know in the comments below. The prices on screen are for month-to-month plans, and if you want to see the best value, then I recommend jumping on the yearly or 2-yearly plans, which you can access through our link in the description box below, and this will bring down the monthly cost significantly when you sign up for 2 years up front. As you can see, that's huge savings over the course of 2 years. And by the way, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it for a month to see if you want to stick with the service, and there's absolutely no risk with it. All right, let's wrap this up for today. What's the final verdict on Surfshark? Look, we've covered a lot of ground here, and I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed. Surfshark offers a solid mix of features, speed, and affordability. I'd like to see the website collect a little less data and improvement in latency performance, but honestly, it's otherwise a really, really solid VPN. I really feel confident about recommending Surfshark, and when I stream a lot of content, my go-to service is becoming Surfshark. And if you're looking for an alternative, well, you can check out NordVPN, which is CloudWords' current favorite VPN service. And honestly, it was a very close race. NordVPN is a bit faster, but Surfshark is considerably cheaper. Surfshark gives you more device connections, but NordVPN has a wider range of specialty servers. It really comes down to what you prioritize. So, what do you think about Surfshark? Have you used it before? Are there features you wish it had? Or maybe you're using another VPN and wondering if you should switch. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with all things tech and privacy, consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.